Yes. Welcome everybody back to the East Prague Hackathon. Today I'm here with Phil Luxok, and I'm going to start with the first question. Feel free to introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Phil Lusak. I've been in the blockchain space for about 10 years now, starting with Bitcoin. Early on at the early hackathons in Berlin with Ethereum, really excited when that was starting off. I started my professional work in a Bitcoin company for payments, which later turned into Bitwala and Nuri. And then I joined Parity in 2017. And now I'm working for Missing Link, which is a Web3 recruiting company in all layer ones and layer twos and applications.
So what brought you back to the Prague, as you mentioned?
Yeah. I've been to Prague many times before for vacation because it's such a beautiful city. But I also, the first time I was here for a blockchain event was DevCon Prague, and that was actually my only DevCon, embarrassingly enough, which was awesome though. It was a great time, and I was so happy once I heard about this event and thought like we at Missing Link should definitely sponsor and support this event. We're the ones with donuts. If anyone has seen, we're handing out free donuts here, and I just really like I'm based in Berlin, and I really like the feel of ETH Berlin, and I knew from knowing the organizers at ETH Prague that it would have a very similar feel, and it hasn't let me down at all.
That's awesome to hear. I'm pretty sure that everybody from the organizing team will be very happy to hear that. This is one of my favorite hackathons as well, and Prague is my favorite city as well. I'm wondering, what do you want to get out of this weekend, or what do you want to see happening this weekend?
Yeah, obviously learning a lot from people from the talks. There's been some really amazing talks here. I'm not a hacker myself, but I am super excited to see what projects come out of this, just like with any hackathon. And especially now during the kind of market conditions and so on, and recent events and elsewhere with privacy with Tornado Cash being impacted and so on, what kind of other privacy avenues people can take as well. So I'm just excited to see, what is the developer demand? We talk about user demand and so on. What is the developer demand? What are they interested in building? And what are some cool things I can start to use after this?
So I assume you are planning to run around and talk to hackers and maybe even advise them or ideate with them on what they can build, and maybe provide your expertise as you're in crypto for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I have been talking to hackers, and I've been really interested in hearing different project ideas, and there's already I know there's going to be some really good ones coming out of this. And yeah, I've been mostly encouraging, because a lot of the ideas I've heard so far, they've been really decent ideas, nothing I would heavily criticize, but I always ask questions coming from my angle as a user in the space, a heavy user, and wanting to understand things like, what's the user experience going to be like for something like this, and also what is the business sort of experience or other project experience would be to adopt such a new tool or feature or something. How can they integrate this? Will that be easy? And is it something that other people want?
What's the one advice that you would give to a hacker when they're building on hackathon?
Well, definitely have fun. I mean, this is the part of a hackathon. There's a pressure in a sense to perform well and finish the project. Definitely start small, keep the scope of the project very small and attainable, but also try to follow through with your vision. Even if you have to do something a little different, technically speaking, try to follow through with the vision, and give us all ideas about where this is going from the developer side.
Have you had a chance to watch some talk on the hackathon itself, or not yet?
So I was watching, I mean, everyone was watching, and the Amir, Taki, and Vitalik fireside chat, which I know probably everyone else is talking about. But the thing is, Amir specifically has been a huge influence on me since he was one of the first people to teach me Bitcoin, and from his interviews I've seen and so on, and he's often been to Berlin as well, and seeing him again is always a pleasure.
Awesome. It was great talking to you. Thank you for taking your time to have this interview with us. Enjoy ETH Prague. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. See you next time.